Oh hey, a new experimental snapshot that changes villagers. Let me see what this is about. Sorry there, got a little quirky dehydrated. Good job, Mojang. You've done a better job of motivating me to make a video than I do of motivating me to make a video, so congratulations on this. So, this is what you get. You're gonna hear me rant about how this proposed change is kinda bad and how my ideas are just better. I have numerous problems with the way that they've decided to update the villagers, but I'm just going to quickfire through a bunch of them. This is really just a big hit to people who play the game casually and don't have a ton of time or resources to just dump into the game. So the people who have the time and the resources are just going to be able to go back to abusing villagers because they can just go and create a base at every biome that they need a villager in. So this isn't really affecting those people, it's affecting the more casual people who just want to play Minecraft, so that is making the game directly harder and more grindy for them and thus wasting more of their time. That's a problem. The update is also just a massive nerf to the villagers. I can understand the zombification nerf because that one was well warranted. Being able to, like, 2 logs for an emerald, that was absurd, so I can accept that one. But the nerf to the librarians, that's a bit far. The accessibility of being able to get librarians in a place that is usable is very not good due to the way that you have to transport villagers. They have also not offered any trade-offs for this nerf. It's just a direct nerf. The only thing that we get in return is just you can kind of trade with wandering villagers now for some not awful trades. Like, I'll use those log trades, but besides that, the rest of it's kind of just bad. This update will just completely invalidate entire, like, trading halls that people have made. I can understand them removing certain enchantments, such as those to do with tridents and crossbows, because those should be unique to crossbows and tridents, because they're very unique weapons. So I understand removing their enchantments from the librarian trading table. But they have also just completely removed a bunch of enchantments, so a bunch of those villagers are just going to be duplicates in those trading halls, so they will have little to no purpose, and will likely lead to just a mass amount of neglected villagers within former trading posts that are no longer being used for their enchantments because they have the exact same enchantments as their neighbors. This change also doesn't really get people to explore. It is getting them to explore in the most superficial way possible because they're not looking for a biome so that they can get all of the unique resources of that biome. They're looking for that biome just so they can get in the correct biome so that they can spawn the correct type of villager to get the right type of enchantment. It is not encouraging exploration, it is encouraging just finding a biome, which is going to be more difficult for casual players and also reinforcing the need for elytra even further than they already are. Despite what I have been saying, I don't completely hate the ideas behind this update. In fact, in my proposed changes, we actually keep the system that they've suggested, except I've added onto it to encourage exploration. So, in this proposed rework, I will be adding a few items. The first of these is going to be the exploration logbook. The exploration logbook will consist of a locator map and a book and quill combined at a cartographer table. This exploration logbook can be used to map out an entire biome and also provide interesting information on the biome, such as its unique resources, structures, and features. There are 3 ways to fill out this logbook. In order from slowest to fastest, there is exploring the biome, doing archaeology in the biome, and exploring biome-specific structures. You can take a completed logbook and a book to a cartography table in order to create a tome of knowledge. These tomes of knowledge are the other new items I am suggesting. The type of tome created depends on what biome you explored. You can create a type of tome for every type of village. You can give these tomes to your librarians so that they can sell biome-specific enchantments regardless of what biome the villager is in. This proposed solution actually solves a lot of the problems that I had with their proposed solution. First of all, it actually encourages exploration without making it feel completely forced. While yes, you are being forced to go to a desert, you are also interacting with it and getting to explore it some. You're not just finding a desert for the sake of finding a desert. You're finding a desert and exploring its structures and its villages and everything that you could get out of a desert. This also solves the problem with trading halls. You could still have a trading hall even though it would take a lot more time and effort, but you would also be getting the resources from doing all that exploring. Trading halls could also become a source of pride and boasting towards your friends, because you could show them how you had explored so many biomes that you could now have a villager of every type sell you any enchantment that you wanted. This would also be greatly helpful for new players. The logbook would help new players figure out what biomes and resources can be found where, along with the structures within those biomes. With these changes, I would consider it more of a rework than a complete and utter nerf, although it would still be a minor nerf. But I feel like this would provide much more interesting mechanics rather than just a direct downgrade as they were planning to do. So, some of you might be screaming through your screens after what I've just said, which, respectable. I'm just kind of a dummy throwing out ideas because I just don't really agree with the changes that they're planning on making. So if you have any better ideas, just throw them in the comments. I'll read them. Because I'm just throwing ideas out here. I just don't agree with the ideas that they've put out, and I really care about this game. And I'm guessing you guys probably care a lot too, so just throw out your ideas to see if we can make anything that'll improve the game, and that's all I really want to do here. So thank you for at least taking the time to listen to me here, so see ya.